Joseph Guff from thehouse.com. And this is a 2019 Burton Name Dropper snowboard. This is a park deck designed for pretty much anyone, from beginner to advanced level riders. It's a soft board. Again, you know, you can take this kind of like anywhere. You can ride it wherever you want to ride it, but it's definitely a park board. It's a true twin shape, of course. It has a centered stance. But one thing to note about it, though, is that it has a lot of asymmetry to it. There's one heel side edge and there's one toe side edge. If you're a goofy-footed rider, you ride it that way. If you're a regular-footed rider, well, you ride it that way. It's going to feel the same way no matter which way you take it. Again, it is a soft board in flex. It has about a feel and flex rating of about a 3, so quite a bit softer than most. But because of its Triax fiberglass, it has a kind of some torsional stiffness to it, which is pretty unique because you can still ride this board pretty fast without it washing out too much. Now, it does feature a Pure Pop Camber profile. It's a combination of both kind of like camber and flat. Underneath and between the feet, the board will have an arcing camber. So when you're on an edge just carving around, it still will be stable. And it actually loads up a lot of pop in those flat zones on both the nose and the tail. The cool part about flat top or the Pure Pop with those flat sections on the nose and the tail is that it's a sturdy platform. Sometimes with like an early rise or like a big early rise, if you start pressing, you can loop out a lot if you really commit to the presses. The flat section though, when you really put your hip over the tail or over the nose, it'll put you in that place, but it doesn't fold you over the top of your nose or the tail, which is actually pretty great. Inside of this is a Superfly dual zone EGD wood core. But it's kind of unique because of two off-axis things. The first one is the off-axis squeeze box. It's squeeze box low, so the core is actually milled to be a little bit thicker outside of the lateral parts of where your bindings rest. And they're actually angled at 15 degrees to match what most park riders' stances are, about 15 and negative 15 degrees. Along with that is the flail flex. Now, overall, the Name Dropper is a really thin board. It's so thin that Burton had to put these pads underneath where the bindings rest in order to match up of the thickness of the channel system inserts. The reason for that, of course, is it gets a really very easy flex. Again, like tip to tail, this thing's about a 3. But again, because of that Triax fiberglass, torsionally it's actually fairly kind of stiff, which is pretty cool. The base is sintered, and that's a really good thing, especially for a lot of those riders who like riding fast, hitting big features. You want to go as fast as possible. Sometimes extruded bases just don't cut it, and sintered is what you'll find in this thing. There's a 360 wrap standard steel edge, and again, because of that the asymmetrical or that kind of off-axis style shaping, there is one heel side edge and one toe side edge, and it also features off-axis frostbite. Frostbite is protruding edges where your bindings rest. The frostbite sections on the toe side edge, this edge, are going to be further apart than the ones on that heel side edge. The Name Dropper is a fun board. You know, our regional guy, Jason Henderson, this is like his go-to everyday snowboard. It's a great ripper, of course, has a really cool graphic. And also features a 3-year warranty. That was kind of spooky, huh? Make sure to check this bad boy out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Feel free to leave a comment. Tell me what you did for Halloween. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on snow. Woo!